Hi, or welcome back. In today's video, I decided to challenge myself and make a Live2D model. Yes, with some half-baked rigging at the end. Let's go. So this isn't my first time doing Live2D art. However, I still consider myself to be very inexperienced with this, so I'll make errors along the way. Please pardon that. Line art in Live2D tends to get really confusing really fast because you draw characters element per element. So what I like to do is I fill them with colors as soon as the line art is done, just to keep things neat and peaceful. Yes, just like here. Okay, so anyone else troubled by line art? Especially in Live2D, I'm like, sometimes it looks okay, but still a part of me is like annoyed that a line was drawn like this. And so I may have found a workaround for that, which was just to liquefy my line art into shape and then to draw over it. And then that usually solves my problem. Just something I'd like to share. When you try to liquefy things in digital art, it kind of loses that sharpness, and I guess you could also say that it loses its shape. Please laugh. Drawing here and plenty of other things in the face part of Live2D model, because you know it's part that gets seen often, if not all the time, on screen. So really light colors like this one, for example. So it's very hard to see, it's very hard to distinguish. And what I like doing to solve this problem is to change my background color. Yes. Skin fangs, is that what you call it? It looks very silly. It looks adorable. That's why I decided to like add that into my model. I'm like, oh, wow, oh, wow. And here you can just see me adjusting shapes and filling everything, because I don't want to experience line art horror, if that even exists. Yes. Filling colors number 2, filling colors number 3, because I have nothing to say. I'm sorry. Alright, but now it seems that we're getting into the front hair part of the drawing. Yes, some parts overlap, just like this one, so I just copy paste it and try to match it with the already existing mirror part as much as I can. Anyways, I always just kind of think about what kind of things go in front of which, and that's how I decide order for my Live2D files. Yeah, it's also much easier to see if you already have like colors filled in for these different objects. Yes. Anyways, this was like nice trial experience for me to experience Live2D model with, because I have tried committing to a huge Live2D project before, and then it was really complicated. It was mad complicated, and it was also madly huge for a project that I gave up. So this was a nice introductory thing to sign up for. Yeah, this way I can have a much more realistic and easily attainable goals instead of the ones I had before. I've already seen plenty of Live2D showcases before, and I can tell in good confidence that they're really dedicated and passionate about their craft. And one of which stood out to me was a model that was fully rigged from head to toe, and I was in awe with what I saw. I wanted to like get right into that right away, and that's kind of what got me uninspired. So it's nice to take things slow sometimes. Now we get to draw the body. Yeah, I feel like, especially with my clothes, it gets ridiculously more simple and easier to do. So I bet this isn't really gonna take a long while to do, which is relaxing to know. I draw my sleeves. It's not all too complicated, and also put them in the back. And my little basic polygon hands. All that's left is pants and feet. You can really see that I don't even bother with pants. Wait, not pants. Feet at this point. Come on, it's chibi. Yes. And these pair of shorts. I love them. Yeah. Okay, question for me that I throw at myself. Why are your dogs out? This mostly comes from the fact that I never go outside, or I rarely go outside. I guess the more appropriate way to say. We started shading the air, but I'm gonna continue my story. I went outside a few days ago and found out that my shoes were already turning into a completely different color that is grey from its new hobby of collecting dust. And I was like, oh, that's so funny and just as equally concerning. Please allow me to phrase that there is a considerable chunk of footage that I forgot to record when doing this, so you might see a little bit of changes. But eyes. Oh, I gotta put highlight or hope in there. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look like this societal hazard. Okay, good. Blush too. I put blush in all my character drawings just because I think it's fun, you know. It looks really cute. Completing the rest of the shading. Yes. Anyways, this was a very interesting project, not too tedious, so I had fun with it. And yeah, hopefully it's gonna be my introduction to Live2D. So, you know, I'm gonna show what I have so far with the movement. And now for the half-baked reveal. 3, 2, 1. Ah, ta-da! Okay, yes, it's very half-baked. I just did face expressions, but here I am in my incomplete glory. Okay, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. Yes, I'll see you next time. Thank you again. Bye bye.